The FBI thought they had their man, but yesterday charges against Kevin Curtis were dropped because of lack of evidence. Curtis always said he was innocent and claims he was framed by a man who may have had an axe to grind. Our Washington Bureau Chief Eric Sorensen has more.
Paul Kevin Curtis was thrown out of jail almost as quickly as he was thrown in.
This past week has been a nightmare for myself and my family.
There's an understatement. The Elvis impersonator was minding his own business last week when these gentlemen paid a visit to his house in Mississippi. Then a few more folks dropped by. Curtis, meantime, was whisked away, his name broadcast nationwide for a terrible crime.
The FBI says the suspect, Paul Kevin Curtis, sent 3 letters, all of which preliminarily tested positive for the potentially deadly poison ricin.
Yes, real poison letters sent to the president, a senator, and another official. Because of Curtis, hazmat teams were called in. Washington was put on alert.
Closing off the sidewalk beside the street.
His sister's description of his mailing habits probably didn't help him.
It's 5 or 6 social pages, ad nauseum, who he contacted, what letter he wrote to what senator.
And sharp-eyed police zeroed in on the letters with Curtis's familiar sign-off, "I am KC and I approve this message."
The letter itself, the way the letter was written, the postmark of the letter.
Police wrapped up the case pretty quickly, except for one thing: he didn't do it. Maybe they caught on when they grilled Curtis about what he knew about ricin.
Ricin or whatever. I thought they said rice, so I said I don't even eat rice.
Oops. Investigators found no trace of ricin, no research on ricin, no knowledge of ricin.
I'm holding today the order of dismissal that dismisses the charges lodged against Paul Kevin Curtis.
Now police have raided the house of another man, described as an adversary of Curtis. Did he set him up?
I had absolutely nothing to do with those letters.
Police aren't jumping to conclusions this week. As for Curtis,
I would like to get back to normal.
Which means getting back to being a good father and being a good Elvis.
And entertaining through my music.
I gave a letter to the postman.
Eric Sorensen, Global News, Washington.